I think it's an Australian tax on New Zealand with the banks. The New Zealand banks have the highest return on equity in the world. They have an amazing lobby group, though. Whenever anyone starts to have a go at the banks and they say, oh, but you got to realise we're $100 billion of equity of assets and we only earn 2% return on assets. Who cares? No one has ever measured a bank by return on assets. Return on equity is the only number that matters. And they earn 1 or 2 percentage points higher than their Australian peers and 2 or 3 percentage points higher than the global average. And that's because a lot of the things that they do. And so I think if we're coming back to the productivity conversation around the election, I hope that the Commerce Commission, with their investigation into the banking sector, are able to have a look at that and start to ask a whole lot of questions around, well, actually, why are these banks so profitable? And are we comfortable with that level of profitability? In the past, the answer has always been, we would much prefer a banking sector that is too profitable than a banking sector that is not profitable enough. But to be honest, that's the easy, lazy answer. Banks need to fail. We need to be prepared for bank failure. And that's the honest truth, right? The US have had 500 bank failures since the global financial crisis, yet they've also got one of the strongest financial systems in the world. Why is it that we are unprepared to kind of countenance bank failure? And we'd much rather they be far too profitable.